You can go for stats. That's the way people that don't understand football analyze football, is with stats. I don't go for stats. I go for what I felt and for what I watch in the game.
Jonathan David to Chelsea. I almost called him Davis. No, Alphonso Davis, Jonathan David. Yeah, get it right, brother. Born in New York City, but he plays for Canada because his family moved to Canada. I mean, Canadians are just like Americans without guns. That is the joke that's going around here in the state. They don't have guns, but in the state you have guns. Everybody got a gun pretty much if you want. Anyways, Jonathan David been linked with Chelsea Football Club, 24 years old, less than 6 feet. Yeah, that is a little short. Let's say about 5'11". Yeah, he's 5'11". I'm from America, so I don't understand much about centimeters and stuff like that. So yeah, it's less than 6. So a little short if you want to use him as a target man. But I've seen also short guys scoring some wonderful headers, but you're not gonna beat somebody like Van Dijk, let's be honest, right? You have to be positionally good, and you have to anticipate, and your jump needs to be on point. But some players like Drogba, they don't have to do much because they are tall, already imposing in the defense. Anyways, he's right-footed, as you all know, and he's been doing good. In Belgium, when he was there, he killed it, literally. Moved to France. For 3 years now that he played for Lille, he been good. Last season, not that much, but the season before that was pretty good. So let's start by giving you an idea about the guy. Season 2023-2024, you can tell here, Ligue 1. He scored 19 goals, 4 assists, 4 yellow cards. He scored 2 penalties, right? Coupe de France, 3 games played, 3 goals, and 3 assists. That is very clinical. UEFA Conference League, 10 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 1 yellow card, 1 penalty, because he takes all the penalties over there. A Chelsea Football Club, it called Palmer. You're not gonna get any penalty here, my friend. International friendlies, 2 games for Canada, 0 goals, 0 assists, blah blah blah. Copa America, 1 game so far with Canada, 0 goal, 0 assists, 0-0 everywhere. CONCACAF Nations League, 2 games, 1 goal, 0 assists. So in the international level, to be honest with you, not much. So in total so far, he played 52 games, scored 27 goals, 8 assists, got 5 yellow cards, and scored 3 penalties. Not bad for a season that wasn't really that good for him, for his own standards. Market value is about £50 million. But he still only has like 1 year left on his contract, so you can still negotiate and get a better deal. And if you go, the thing that I checked the most is injury record of a player. Look at this injury record, very clean, to be honest with you. I was wrong because I was thinking that he was injury prone, but no. Where can we see the injury record here? So this one was in 2021. That's a long time ago. 2023, He only have a hand injury and he was out for 3 days. I saw also something somewhere that gave some details. One of the injuries, I think it was a hamstring injury. I can't find it here, but he was out for only 11 days. And for that hand injury, he was out for like 3 days or something like that. 3 days. Anyways, you got the point. His injury record is very clean. All right, let's now move on to somebody that I want to compare with. Serou Guirassy. He's older than Jonathan. Very, very good player. French/Guinea. You know, he got 2 passports, literally. And he's 28 years old. He's very tall, though. He's like 6'2", 6'3". Very, very good size compared to Jonathan David. And last season, let's see. Yeah, 2023-2024 Bundesliga. 28 games played, 28 goals, 3 assists. Yellow card 0, red card 0, and he scored 4 penalties. In the Polka, which is, let's call it the FA Cup, 2 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. This is a goal scoring machine. It's like every game he score in every single game, right? Literally. So 30 games played altogether, 30 goals, 4 assists, and 4 penalties. Absolutely killing it in Germany. The only problem I have with German striker is that they struggle often when it comes to play to other leagues. His market value is about 40 million, but he got a release clause of 15 million. I don't understand why people are not like triggering that option like immediately, because with this kind of crazy statistics, you can't go wrong. 15 million, you're not gonna lose any money. Even if you sell him after 1 or 2 seasons, Saudi are gonna come calling, MLS are gonna come calling, you get your money back. It's a guarantee. In terms of injuries, this is a long list of injuries, but since when he was in France, okay, since 2020, 2019, blah blah blah. I want to find the more recent injuries history here. 2023, he got injured, hip injury for 53 days, and then shoulder injury in 2023 also, October. He was out for 1 day, and then the same 2023, he was out for hamstring injury, 19 days. At Chelsea Football Club, a hamstring injury, minimum, you're going to be out for, I don't know, it's going to be like a 4 months and you need a surgery or something. But look at him, hamstring, 19 days, finish, he's back on the pitch. So I'm trying to compare them because, in my opinion, the better deal is going to be Serou Guirassy. And if we go back to Jonathan David, the season that he was unplayable was 2022-2023. Let me show you something. 37 games played in Ligue 1. 24 goals, 4 assists, 6 yellow card, 10 penalties. Remember that, 10 penalties out of 24 goals. So he scored the 24 goals, only like 14 of them normal goals and 10 penalties. But at Chelsea Football Club, you're not going to score 10 penalties because we have somebody called Cole Palmer. In Coupe de France, let's call it FA Cup, he played 3 games, he scored 2 goals, 1 yellow card, and 1 penalty. He is specialist in taking penalties, my friend. Friendly international for Canada, 1 game, 0 goal. World Cup, 3 games with Canada, 0 goals, 0 assists. He's really, really not that good. He contributes to the overall game, but he doesn't score with the national team. Let's be brutally honest here. And I'm telling you right now, in the Premier League, you have to do it on a cold Monday in Stoke. Not gonna be the same as playing in Ligue 1 against Dijon or Guingamp, right? It's completely different than playing against Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford. So you have to keep that in mind and try to use a little bit of context. You know what I mean? All right, let's jump very quickly on social media and see some reaction. So exclusive came from David Ornstein, who announced that Chelsea are in contact with Jonathan Kemp, but not yet with Lille Kemp. But Lille got some very good relationship with Chelsea, and the president of Lille already announced that Jonathan David, if they get an offer, he's going to leave. So it's official. They want to get rid of him, get some money, and invest in other target. And he's going to be on his last year of contract, so they need to do it now, or he need to accept a contract. All right. So for me, my friend, listen, Jonathan is my brother, right? Born, he's American, he's Canadian. Canadians are our noisy neighbors. We are all friends. We are all brothers. So I like the guy in a personal level. I'm just not convinced about the hype that he's getting on social media. Everybody is now pumped and making it looks like, hey, we have a Diego Costa back, or we have a Didier Drogba. Be careful about what you're saying. So I posted some of his statistics, like some analysis, to put to context where the 24 goals are coming from, how many penalties, and how many goals he scored actually against like Canet Roussillon. Have you heard of that name? If you are not French like me, you're not gonna know those. So in France, we have some villages, basically small villages with football teams for the community. We have part-time football players. They go to work, and in the evening they go to play games, basically. So he scored a lot of goals, but against who? Dijon, Guingamp, Canet-Roussillon. It's very difficult because you have to do it against Stoke on Monday night. On a cold Monday night in Stoke, you have to do it. So I don't mind if we buy him. I will welcome him. I will call him the best in the world, blah, blah, blah. What I do with every single player that Chelsea sign. But I am not going to jump to the popular opinion because people are copying and pasting. And you know what? When you have a cool name and you play in France, Monaco, or whatever, Brazil, Argentina, people value you more than having a local boy who's been doing it for the entire life for Chelsea. So if you don't cost any money and you are not from a foreign country, you don't have a cool nickname, and then people don't give you the value at Chelsea Football Club. Okay, so this is reactions here from Chelsea fans. 35 GA in 2023-2024, 30 GA in 2022-2023. So people just copying and pasting statistics without any kind of common sense or context behind the goals. So there are some videos going on social media. I'm not going to show you everything there because it could be copyrighted. But you see the goals, it's like 10 penalties and 8 typing kind of goals. And it's going to be like 3 goals that you see, oh, this is a proper striker goal. It's not like something incredible from nowhere. Like typing like empty goal. And penalties are penalties. You have to be very good, though. To take penalties, you need to be mentally stable to take penalties. I know that. But he's not going to take those penalties at Chelsea because somebody else is taking them. The point I'm trying to make here is I don't really care if we're going to get Duran, if we're going to get Omorodion, which is not going to happen, of course, if we're going to get the German brother, I forgot his name, if we're going to get him, or if we're going to trust Datro Fofana, or we're going to trust Manson Basto, or we're going to trust Omari Kellyman. I really don't care because I don't believe in the hype of you got experience. Oh, you are proven. Quote unquote, you are proven in the so-called Farmers League against Canet Roussillon, right? This is the Premier League. So everybody needs to prove me. You have to prove me at Chelsea before I give you any kind of credit. I'm not going to jump to the bandwagon of pay whatever it takes. He's going to solve our scoring problems. BS. BS. Nicholas Jackson might score even more goals than him. Or he might score more goals than Nicholas Jackson. Nobody knows. But the way people on social media try to hype certain players because they cost a lot of money and it's good on paper is just beyond me. All kind of theories and narrative being made about Jonathan David, but I don't see anything special, to be honest with you. I don't see, besides that he's reliable, he doesn't get injured often, which is a good thing because at Chelsea we have so many players made with glass. That is a bonus. But other than that, my friends, I don't see anything. I'm sorry, but that is just my opinion. I'm not saying don't buy him. I just don't like the hype.